Okay, I see somebody on here. It was giving me the spinning wheel. Oh,
Spinning wheel.
Steph says she can't see anything. Uh-oh.
I can't either.
Okay, we're trying to pull it up, y'all. We're having that um it's actually giving me a message that people are waiting to get in, but I don't see.
All we see is darkness.
We only see darkness, but I see your comments though. Amy, we started, we just don't see y'all. We've been trying to get on, but for some reason, let's see if y'all are in here. For some reason, I don't see y'all on here. I see your comments though. Let's see, testing. Uh-oh, I think we got something coming.
No, it's just darkness. It's connected. Okay, there it is.
Oh, there we go. We see y'all. Can you see
no,
us?
we see us.
I know, right?
See
We
us?
see us. Oh, Sylvia says she sees us. I see you. I can see clearly now. The rain is
There
gone.
wasn't no rain. Now the YouTube is gone.
Now that YouTube is working,
Please.
I can see all obstacles in my way.
I don't understand.
We just had that spinning wheel. This is the second live where we've had problems, where YouTube held the phone hostage, and then we have the spinning wheel today. We have no idea. Claytana says she can see us. Well, hello. Hello, crafty family. How are you? Let me get my scissors since I'm so happy that we got
All
on.
right.
Hello, crafty family. How are you? It's such a lovely day, and I'm glad you came to play. Hello, crafty family. How are you? Oh my goodness. Steph said on Tuesday her computer died right at the end, and I couldn't say goodbye. We've been having problems with YouTube. I know it's not our internet.
YouTube's been having problems with us.
I know it's not our internet. Because we have one of those. What do you call it?
Hi there, Diane 57.
One of those high performance internets, or whatever you want to call it.
I haven't seen Diane 57 in a long time.
Hello, Diane 57. How are you? Okay, y'all. So I'm still working through the scraps. Y'all. And so that's what's happening. We're waiting on the kits to come in for Mindless Crafting at midnight. Y'all are going to love it. But I can give you the date, actually. Can we go to give them the date, Bill?
Yeah.
So they can at least mark their calendars for Mindless Crafting at midnight.
I just sing Flipper. Flipper.
I can't remember what song I was singing last night. I was like, Bill, do you remember this song? In the kitchen last night, singing this song, and now I can't remember it. I cannot remember it, Bill. I said, Bill, do you remember this song? And you said yes. Oh, what song is it? Oh, Patricia Costa says she's been experiencing issues too. I know that Instagram is having issues because they won't play the whole video and they won't let you share. They won't let me share. So I went and updated my app, still didn't work. I don't know what the problem is.
AI. I don't know if YouTube is really doing nothing yet.
Let's see. So, Mindless Crafting at midnight. We have that date, y'all. Take a screenshot if you can. Mindless Crafting at midnight. Because guess what? It's May. Did I spell that right? Some words sometimes don't look right when you spell them. You ever get that?
What?
Where it doesn't look right.
Yeah, you start thinking it should be NITE.
Midnight. That HT doesn't look right. I think
It's
it's
right.
right,
That's
though.
right.
I'm like, wait a minute. I noticed that I've been getting my D's and my P's. No, the D and the B, like, kind of confused with that. I don't know what that is. For some reason, the D and the B, for some reason, when I look at it, I'm like, wait a minute, is this a D or a B?
I feel your
I
pain.
don't know what's going on. Hey. Let's see. Who else is on here?
Carmina.
So Mindless Crafting at Midnight is going to be on. Oh, Bill, get my calendar. I want to make sure.
Carmina, you might as well just say hello,
No, my
everybody.
calendar's in there. It's in the room.
Strawberry got me jammed in.
We got a lot of stuff going on today, y'all. We got to be off here by 2:00 because we got an appointment at 3. Someone's coming to pressure wash the house, so we got that. Hopefully, they don't pressure wash during the live stream. My calendar, babe. He was like, "What did I go in here to get?" You went to get the calendar, darling.
I was standing right in front of it, too.
The calendar. Hey, Destiny Grace Artistry, how are ya? Destiny Grace is in the group. She's in our group also. Thank you for choosing us. Thanks to all the members. We got like 200 new members in our Mindless Crafting group on Facebook.
Art House says, good morning from Houston. That's Turkey Leg Company, ain't it? Country. What's the name of that turkey leg place? The Turkey Leg
Okay,
Hut.
so Mindless Crafting at Midnight is going to be on the 17th.
So Art House, have you
On
been
the
to the Turkey
17th.
Leg
Let's
Hut?
see.
Please.
So May
Oh,
17th. Starting at 11. Wait a minute. Something on my table here. 11:55 p.m. I hope you can join us.
Eastern.
May 17th, 11 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Saturday has it in there.
We've got a kit coming. It should be here tomorrow. It's going to go in the store. It's like a bundle that we'll be working with. I think y'all are going to love this one. Y'all are going to love it. I'm not sure if we should come on briefly once it get here. I have a delivery coming tomorrow.
Yeah, we come on for like
Come on briefly just to announce that it
10
is in the
minutes.
store. Yeah, like a quick, hey, it's in the store kind of thing. Just come on live very quickly. You know how we say very quickly. Very quickly could be an hour for us, okay? So the kits are going to be coming. Oh my goodness, they're so adorable, okay?
Carmina.
So it's actually like a bundle, right? It's a kit, but it's going to be a bundle. It's going to be so cute. So get this on your calendar. Come have some fun with us for Mindless Crafting at Midnight. If you've never done a Mindless Crafting at Midnight, it's on May 17th at 11:55 p.m. Eastern. They're so fun. So much fun. Let's see. 3 days before my birthday. 3 days. Bill has a birthday this month.
Yep.
Bill's birthday is on the 26th. My sister has a birthday this month. Hers is on the 20th. So lots of fun stuff happening. I know Sarah Johnson's birthday is this month too. So we got a lot of people having a birthday this month. So awesome. So yeah, we're working again with those the white scraps, y'all just never go away, right? And so I said, I'm just going to draw on some of these white scraps. And this is what I came up with, like, so that they don't look so plain. So I took my markers and I drew on these scraps with my markers. So let's see. Yeah, happy birthday to all the May birthdays. I can't believe it's May, y'all. We're almost halfway through the year. Donna Satterley, May 5th. Wow. Patricia said her sister's is the 25th.
Hold up. Cinco Mayo. That's Donna Sally's birthday. My daughter's birthday is the same day. Jaleel.
Yep. Donna Satterley, co-worker, is also on Cinco de Mayo.
Tracy, Art House down in Houston has never heard of the Turkey Leg Hut. Girl, you better
Not
look
everybody
it
has heard it.
up.
You don't have to look it up, okay?
Yes, you do.
You don't have to.
They have international reputation now. The lines are so long. And the cuisine is absolutely phenomenal.
All right, y'all. So this is what I'm thinking for this card. Hey, Sarah, there you are. May 4th is Star Wars Day. I would have not known that. Okay, absolutely would not have known.
Thank you, Amy K. Amy says, for those who have never joined us, Mindless Crafting at Midnight is a blast. You think you'll be crafting, but you get so involved with the conversation.
It's so funny, okay?
You forget to craft, huh?
It's so funny. So this is what I'm thinking of doing with these, y'all. I'm just gonna, so Tuesday, for those of you that just joined, you may have not seen us on Tuesday. We did these little frames made from the strips, right?
Amy says, may the force be with you.
I love it. So we made these, the frames, using the strips of white paper. Just trying to be creative, you know? And so that's what we did with those. So continuing on, because I know so many of you have those little white strips and you're like, what on earth do I do with those? So we're going to be continuing to do stuff with these.
Well, there you go.
And so we made some really cute things with those.
Deborah Couture says, those frames are so cute. I want to do some when I get a chance.
Oh, nice. Yes. And then the other thing is just go ahead and stamp on your white strips. That's the other thing. Just go ahead and stamp on them.
Dan 57 says she loves Star Wars. So you were a Yoda fan, huh? Or was it a Luke Skywalker? Or was it the Wookiee?
So I could either spread these out like this. Right? Remember, this is the flower. All these little corners here are the flowers from this.
Tracy,
so that's what I'm doing right now.
May 4th is also International Scrapbook Day.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Linda. I did not realize that.
Oh my goodness. The 4th.
Diane says she loved Chewy. Art House says she just looked up a turkey leg cut. Look at the pictures of the cuisine. Art House, it's bananas. Okay.
We have a lot to celebrate. Yeah, you're so right. I need something brighter on here. I need something really vibrant. Let's see. I'm just grabbing a marker, y'all. Whichever one comes up, I'm just gonna grab it and start doing this with it. So these will be great for card toppers. Look how cute that is. And I just didn't measure exactly, but it will fit on a card base. It will definitely fit on a card base. So okay, so let's see. Look, S French 1124. You better say it. She said, "I feel like celebrating if I wake up in the morning." Exactly.
Ooh, who's that? F
just getting out of bed, right?
You done said something now. please. As French. Oh, Carmina says life itself is so beautiful.
Yep.
You know that? You know what, Carmina? You have said something too. Sometimes, well, we always look at just the beautiful days, beautiful being like sun is shining and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, I can remember when I was a kid, even during really bad storms, my great grandmother, we'd all have to sit there quietly in with all the lights out, and we'd have to sit there quietly because my great grandmother would say, "The Lord's doing His business," so no one can talk, but we could hum. So we could hum like and sing. Couldn't use words though, but we could hum. It was nice, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of enjoying the moment of the storm.
Could your grandmama sing too, like your mom?
My grandmother could whistle unlike anything you just wouldn't even believe what she sounded like when she whistled. She sounded like she was playing an instrument. And it was so loud and powerful and pure and just with such control and virtuosity. I used to always be like, "Grandma, please, please whistle." That's one thing though about my great grandmother. She was serious about that. There was to be no playing. You had to sit there together.
How many kids can just sit there now without the screen in front of them?
If you had my grandmother, you'd find out real quick, everybody.
Well,
She could look at you and you feel like something happened to you.
So do one more of these. I'm thinking about something on this card, y'all. Look at that. There's a little fly flying around here. Did y'all see that?
Hi, Linda Huffman. Linda said, "So what's going on in the happiest live on YouTube?"
Oh, I love that. How sweet is that?
Karen Hankerson said, "Tracy, you could color the paper, then draw a stamp on it."
You sure can, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea too, yep.
You know, Sarah Johnson's birthday is on the 10th.
I know. And it's her anniversary month too.
Oh, as French says, memories paint a picture you can treasure forever.
Oh, yes.
I tell you what, the older I get, sometimes a memory will come up from somewhere. It will be so strong that it feels like it just happened, even if it was 40 years ago. Like it was just yesterday.
Amy, I love that. Enjoying the peace of the rain, right? I love to hear the rain. I love to hear ocean waves too, the sound of ocean waves. I know y'all, I'm not the only one that listens to them on YouTube.
Bonnie Glover says,
Play the rain sounds and the ocean waves.
exactly. Bonnie says she sounds like the birds when she whistles. Carmina says, "I made my first dangles a week ago. I've not posted because I've been busy taking care of business every day."
Post them if you get a chance. We'd love to see them.
Hi, Jasmine Javier.
Hey, Jasmine.
She's at the doctor's waiting right now.
Yeah, so tomorrow we'll come on briefly live just to let y'all know when, well, let y'all know when the those bundle kits go live for mindless crafting at midnight. So we'll let you know when they're in the store. So get ready for that. So cute. So here's what I'm thinking, y'all. Here's what I'm thinking. This is the Spring Blossom stamp. This one right here that I'm using. This is one of our most popular stamps. And I think the butterfly is from, wait a minute. That butterfly is from which one, Bill?
Spiritual wings.
The little butterfly? The little tiny one.
Spiritual wings.
Okay. But this little flower right here has made so many beautiful cards. So many beautiful cards.
Suki Hana says, Mom is over here stamping mindless crafting stamps on the empty sugar bags and Lipton tea bags.
Oh my goodness, I love it. What a good idea.
Good.
That's a good idea, actually.
Suki Hana,
So,
I ain't gonna mess with Sunday Peel today.
let's see. I want to do something.
Somebody says, did you say kits, Tracy?
Tomorrow.
It didn't say what time.
Tomorrow.
We don't know.
Tomorrow. We're waiting for an estimate of the time that they should be sending me a once it gets closer, you know how they'll send you something. Hopefully I can post it in the group, you know.
And hopefully the notifications should just come to you and let you know when we're on. Hopefully.
So we have got to be off of here at 2 o'clock, y'all. At 2. We got an appointment that we have to go to, so trying to get there on time. Okay, so look at that. And let me show you how I made these little things right here. This is super easy. Super duper easy. Show y'all how I made those. Amy Cabe, I love it. She likes those thunderstorms with where the lightning just lights up the sky. Okay, so I want to do 2 of these. So I'm just going to cut around this because I don't want to throw this scrap away.
I remember one time.
I don't want to throw this away.
Tracy, remember the time we were lying down. It was in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden it seemed like the whole street just rose up like it was an earthquake or something.
Huh?
I thought I was dreaming. Maybe
You
I
might
was
have been dreaming.
I said it's an earthquake.
I don't know what he talking about. Okay. Just shook.
Could have sworn we talked to him. No, it looked like it rose up and then went back down. Oh,
We'll
Stephanie
watch it too
Brown
much.
says she had to step away to take a call, but did you happen to mention the brand of markers you use in that pretty color?
Oh, so this marker right here,
She said it looks like apricot.
this one I'm using the Adaxi markers, and that's the deep red. I just grabbed whatever color was over there and said, let me go with it. And I'm also using, not that one, let's see. I'm using Nouveau markers in the bamboo. And so this is what I did with this to get that strip. All I did was I took my micron pen and I did like this. Make a little squiggly.
Oh, the squiggly.
Okay, and then I took this one and did this. And then I took the marker and did this. Just add little dots to it. And now you don't have a plain white strip anymore. Look at that.
I don't see a Dexys.
Looks leafy, right?
I see a hoo-hoos.
The Daxi markers are not on Amazon anymore?
Well, I see some of Dexys. It's 80 of them. It's not the 168.
Maybe they might not be selling them anymore. You can share those, guys. Let's see. So that's how I got those little strips, right? So now what I wanted to do with this is cut this in half, because I like to cut my flowers in half, y'all. Or I could leave them whole like this, but I want to cut these in half. So I'm going to do this. It's almost like creating your own pattern, right? Let's see if this works. Because sometimes you have an idea in your head and then it just goes somewhere else, doesn't it?
You know, on its all by itself.
Just leaves. It leaves on its own. So you see that would have been scraps that you throw out. Now my scraps have a purpose. My scraps are alive. Now they have a purpose. Oh, look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you happy?
How cute is that? I didn't know what was going to happen with this. How cute is that? Ooh. Right, if you're not sure, sometimes just cut it in half. And you can do that to anything. Cut them in half. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually add this on now, okay? I want this to stand out though also, so I'm gonna go ahead and distress the edge of that.
And Ryan.
I'm gonna use that festive berries.
A lot of people like that one. You just did.
I'm trying to use my scraps, y'all. I'm determined to use some of these. Like, it's all this stuff on my desk. I'm determined to use these little scrappities.
Oh, Trace, let me give you Diane 57's entire handle right now. Diane 57 M shift happens.
Oh, okay. And it does.
And that's a good one. So Donna, how you been doing?
Linda Veal is on here. I didn't see you, Linda Veal. Thanks for sharing that, Donna. Mindless crafting at midnight. You just never know what you can make when you use your scraps, y'all.
You know?
You just never know what's going to happen.
Amy says, are you going to foam the strips?
I think that would be a good idea, Amy.
Tana Murphy.
Let's foam them.
Get under your white here. She says she's actually in her craft room.
What?
Don't get excited. She's only organizing.
This
Even
needs to
that's
be
something,
wider. I'm going to
please.
use some of these. I got a ton of these right here.
Sometimes the organizing looks far more difficult than the crafting.
Oh, the crafting is much easier, okay? It's organizing and trying to not start using the stuff because supposedly you started to organize and now you got a bigger mess
Then you start organizing the
than
organization.
you started with, okay?
Then the organizing just gets beyond itself. You hide stuff from yourself.
Sounds personal, babe. Sounds personal.
Hi, shy chick crafter.
So my question is, y'all,
What's the question?
how are we doing? I haven't. I hadn't gotten a chance to check, but I know y'all been checking. How are we doing as far as craft roulette? Are we still in the lead? Did we still break the record? Holding the record, I should say. Just asking.
Kelly Werner.
Someone may end up.
And the bill said, yep, still in the lead.
Oh, we are. Look, Linda done checked. Okay, are you watching it like I am? Okay, so I want to make sure I have enough room down here. Let's see. Even if it's coming off the side, that's okay because this is going to go on a card base. So let me start in the middle first. That looks like the middle to me, right? It's going to be such a cute little card base.
Art House says, Tracy,
Yes.
I've been using up those scraps also, but it just seems like they whisper a secret code to each other to make more scraps.
That's the problem, okay? That's where the problem lies.
And Ryan says she loves the frames on those embellishments.
Thank you. Okay, maybe
I don't
about
know,
maybe right about here would be good. I think right about there would be good.
I have to think about it.
What was the question, babe? You have to think about what?
Oh, she says, Bill, what's your next project going to be? Don't know. I have to think about it. Amy K says, I don't think it's possible to have a last scrap. Gaytan's just watching today.
Okay, so I think that'll work out, right? That'll work. So I could go here. I want to start on this side here. So let's go ahead and start gluing this down. The fun part. Because the colors may change, but the shape's the same. It's round, so it must be a circle.
Hi, Joy Brown.
Y'all probably like, if they sing that song another time.
Joy Brown says, I can play along today because I'm off work.
Nice. Come and play.
Can you come out to play? Remember that movie?
That sounds familiar.
Warriors, come out to play. Remember that?
What movie was it, babe?
Warriors.
Oh.
It was a way back. And the
Ah.
whole thing was this one gang was something happened and they were trying to get back home across town. And they were falsely accused and all the other gangs in the city got the word. And there was a huge bounty placed on the Warriors. Because these other guys did something and blamed the Warriors. Anyway, it was a good movie back in the day. Today they would consider it a weak. It would be a weak, very weak movie by today's standards.
Well, what are we watching a movie called Warrior?
Oh, that's different.
Oh.
That's a good one. The one we watching now.
Oh, we thought back then that one was good, huh?
Yeah, but this one here is really good. Hi,
Look
Sheila.
at this. That's going to be so cute. Oh my goodness, that's going to be cute.
I forgot to thumbs up myself.
So many of y'all went and bought this stamp after after the live on Tuesday, because y'all saw me use it for the corners here. So this is just it's cut up in quarters on that one. Look how cute that is, though. Oh, so you can put that on a card base. And it's ready to go. Add a little sentiment on there. Cause the color. Why am I singing that song?
I have no idea.
Cause the colors make. Bill, stop it, okay? You hear what he's saying?
I'll help you change it.
Well, I'm gonna sing it now.
People who need people.
He's trying to be funny, y'all. He's trying to be funny. And this is the Spring Blossom stamp set. This one right here is the Spring Blossom. Bill trying to be funny, throwing me under the rug, okay? He stepped out the room. He gonna drop that bomb and then step out of the room. The let's see this real quick. See how we flip the colors on this one. Let's see. I'm gonna cut another one. I'm determined to use that little butterfly too. I'm gonna use it. Okay, that was a pretty good amount of paper on that. But you see when you have these little edges, y'all, these little tiny, it's like, okay, this piece of paper that I didn't use. And those are what get me. So I have these at what, 1/2 inch strips? Yeah, about 1/2 inch strip on here. Okay. Does that look straight? I think it is. So it's those other little tiny strips. Oh, thank you. Spring Blossom Digital, and we also have the Spring Blossom Photopolymer as well. We still have some of those left. Okay, so let's see if we try a different color. Let's do a different color on those, because that looks like a vine with a leaf, right? But the leaf doesn't have to be that color. Actually, it could be a different color.
Connor says you sing that because you know it's her favorite.
That's your favorite? See, Bill, he talking about. Bill doesn't want to hear me sing the circle song anymore, y'all.
Sing it. It feels like you wrote it. She didn't write it.
Yeah, that one is our original song. Bill, he's looking away like, He walked out the room, y'all.
I had to go somewhere.
He walked out the room acting like he don't want to hear it.
Circle song.
There you go. It's a circle. It's a circle. Bill over here looking at me, y'all.
Keep going. Represent.
Oh, you saying keep going. Now your face does not say keep going.
Yes, it does.
His face is saying, please, not again.
Round it goes.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Round and round it goes. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
Round and round it goes. It's red.
Red.
It's blue.
Blue.
It's green and yellow too.
Yellow too.
It's black.
Black.
It's white.
White.
It's brown and orange and blue. The colors may change, but the shape's the same. It's round, so it must be a circle. I'm looking at y'all comments and cracking up over here, okay? It's going to be either that or the #1 song, babe. I'm sorry. I go around singing. You know, you got to sing as if no one's watching, okay? Y'all are in the house singing the circle song.
Oh, congratulations, Sheila. Sheila says mine is scrapping at midnight. It's on her son's wedding anniversary,
Oh,
and she'll have the kids that weekend.
oh, so sweet. Will you be able to tune in though, with the having the kids? Okay, so I'm gonna do a vine here, and I'll do like, let's see, this blue is cute. Let's go ahead and use the blue, right? It's blue and yellow too. Look, my sister, when we go over my sister's house, you should see us singing and the Quilt Marine.
When Mark joins in, you know it's something.
When the Quilt Marine joins in singing the circle song, you know.
Because you have to understand, Mark has always been
You
hardcore.
know
like,
something's
rap
wrong,
and
okay?
Stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he's been singing to his grandbaby.
Right, well, since he got the grandchild, he sings kids
He's
songs.
singing that. He watches Little Storybook. He said it's the only thing that calms him. We were singing the "You Are Number One" song.
He joined in so happy, wasn't he?
He was. He was so happy. You are number one. You are so much fun. So you should hear us, all four of us, no kids in the house, singing the number one song, y'all.
You know, as if we're singing to kids.
Four grown adults singing the number one song.
Ava Lee's waiting on her grandson.
Oh.
Early dismissal. Jennifer Rio.
'Cause you are number two.
Sukihana says her mom is the scrap box whisperer. If she even looks at paper, the scraps just appear.
It's gonna make make something.
Patricia Cousins says it's because his auntie is singing. Barbara Lane. Hi, Samantha Hunter. Samantha says she has a question. I love using my letter dies, but the paper gets stuck. What can I do about the paper releasing easily?
Oh.
I don't know, but I don't really use dies.
Mm-mm.
Maybe someone here can answer that question for her. Hi, Natty.
Natty, we can see you.
She says, well, YouTube is messing with her.
Okay, so that one is like a blue, but it's not dark enough and vibrant enough for me.
Carmina said Hector told me that I have to take a look at the marriage contract. Because in the fine print, it says singing is allowed anytime, anywhere.
Anywhere, right? That's gonna be cute.
Well, there you
so
go,
I'm gonna use this one.
T-Win, those are Daxies. Well, I don't know. Is that what you just used, a Daxie?
Yes. Mm-hmm. So right now, this one is in a Daxie. I think that other one was. I used the Nuvo. But this one is a Daxie now. So I can go like this and just, just go right down the line.
Ooh.
Back and forth on this, right? Back and forth.
Lindaville, you can put me on that list too with Sukihana. Lindaville made some lemon pepper chicken wings.
Yummy.
Tell you what, I remember my mother-in-law.
2, 3.
She used to get these chicken wings from this one place. They made the best chicken wings, didn't they?
It's a tire shop now.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any lemon pepper chicken wings close to those. How dare they go out of, how dare they quit?
There's a blessing there. So that's how I make those vines. Look how cute they are, right? Super cute. Do another one.
Oh, here. T-Win, I put the link in, but I'll put the link for you again. Yeah, it's called, here it is, hold up. Now, the one I'm going to put in for you is going to have 80 colors for the alcohol markers. Usually I get the one that's 168, but I don't see it. But the price is incredible for what you're actually getting. And it's all to me, it's almost on the same level with Copics as far as I'm concerned. Everyone will say the Copics is obviously much better. But I'm sorry, for someone at my level, my skill set doesn't give me the ability to distinguish if I'm doing any better with these Adaxes or the Copics. So maybe if I get better, I'll be able to know the difference. But right now, I don't. So, and Nabil says me and Sukihana can come over. Because you can't come, Tracy.
Okay, I'll be at the gym. Okay.
Okay, me and Nabil and
I'll be at the gym.
Sukihana are going to be getting off on these lemon pepper chicken wings. Okay. What?
Yes,
Amy Cave said
can.
the YouTuber
Yes,
Jazza
you can.
tested out Copics next to a hoo-hoo. Now, Jazza is an artist, and he found the hoo-hoos to be better.
Oh, wow. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Yes, you can. Of course, there's another scrap, but that's okay.
Yes, you can. I'm thinking that a hoo-hoos and the Daxies, they look like they're made by the same company, don't they?
The packaging, right? There's something about the packaging.
Yeah, everything. The way it looks.
Look at that, y'all. So I could either turn it this way. I could just have it go this way. And I could add another one in there if we want to.
Oh, my hands keep catching cramps.
How's that? Something like that, right? I feel like I've seen Jazza before when I was started doing a lot of coloring.
Jazz is
I
around.
feel like I've seen him. He's got like over 1 million followers. His coloring is like amazing. If that's the same person I'm thinking about.
I think Chelsea used to follow him.
Let's see. Something like that. Get him a little. So I feel like I need to go ahead and do some blue on this. Feel like it needs to have that blue on it. So let's go ahead and yes, you can. Yes, you can. I was listening to you and forgot to drink my tea. Drink that tea.
Who's in there?
Gay 10.
Oh, man. Amy Cave has to do a meeting.
I just love this group. Everyone is so kind and caring towards one another. Yes, that's what we want, right? That's exactly what we want, Jennifer.
Which one, Jennifer?
And Jennifer, you're one of them, okay?
You are one of them.
Our group makes me smile. And a lot of people said, you know, when you start getting more people in your group, it becomes less friendly. And we are determined, okay, to keep our group friendly and inviting and a safe place. So.
And Ryan says she likes the way the lines go.
Yes, it's pretty super easy. You can make them larger if you want. You don't have to have the little leafy looking things to be that size. You can make them even larger. We got so much. We got appointment, y'all. Plus we got the power washing. What is it? What's it called? Is it power wash? The power washing the house. So
And that
hopefully,
body is not gonna come until it's time for us to leave, but we don't care. We leave
we're
anyway.
hoping that they don't do it during the live stream.
They had all day to get here.
Hopefully they won't do it during the live stream. Okay, so this cup is larger because it's digital. That cup is larger than this one. Okay.
All right, house. Tracy says, your recommendation. I'm on my third day of mushroom coffee. She said, have you noticed a difference yet?
I have. I've noticed a difference in my stomach. And only because this is I'm into my second week. It's been flushing me out. Okay, just saying. It's good for gut health. So go ahead and make my gut healthy, okay? Too much information, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get the crafting police after me, y'all. Crafting police will come and say, you didn't have to say all of that.
Kim Worthen.
You didn't have to say all of that, okay?
You
Okay,
know
so
what I'm
this
saying?
one and this, let's see. So I'm going to use this marker right here. I'm going to use this is a Daxi. This is ice blue. I love the way that ice blue looks. So that's what I did for the leaves. This one is aqua spray, and it's a little bit lighter, but kind of the same shade.
Kim says, does the mushroom coffee taste mushroomy?
It doesn't. Nope. I don't taste not one mushroom.
Not at all.
I actually like the way it tastes.
It does have a very interesting but good kind of taste. For me, though, since I'm a coffee purist, I add just a touch of regular coffee in with it.
And they said you can do that. Yep.
I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to taste mushroom. I'm sure I don't have it, but to make sure I add more coffee.
I don't taste any mushroom whatsoever. And I just drink the straight. I just do the straight coffee. Straight mushroom coffee. I saw where some people were doing it cold, but I like mine to be warm.
Kim says, what brand do you drink?
Actually, there's two brands that I have, and then I went back and bought the Rise coffee. It's a 30 servings supply.
But we got something else too.
But there's another one too that I wanted to try and see if it made a difference, and so far,
in fact, that's the one that we're drinking.
it looks like it's fine. Yeah. So once that one's done, I'm going to start on the Rise. But the one I'm using right now, I could tell my stomach has gone down, and it helps with inflammation. So my knee, I had been having knee problems for the last couple of with my knee being swollen. Y'all, I'm ready to get back in the gym now. I'm gonna take it slow, but I'm ready to get back in the gym. The swelling went down. I'm not walking with a limp anymore. So yeah.
This is so powerful. I have to read this. Lily McGee says, I pray that everyone's prayers are answered today, and their burdens will be transformed to an uplifting miracle.
Thank you for that.
Isn't that powerful?
Look at that, our crafty family praying for our crafty family. I love it.
Our house, I can't tell the difference from regular coffee, but I drink it with caramel, almond milk, and stevia. I got the coffee from Whole Foods.
Okay. Liking the way this flower is coming out here. Just dragging the color out with the lighter color. Doing a little shading on this one, y'all.
So Barbara Link, how you enjoying the new house? You're probably used to it now, but maybe not.
I still have the pictures of Barbara's boys sitting on the shelf here.
You know,
They're a staple in the craft room, okay? Just a
Jennifer Real, let
color
me read what she said.
may change.
Jennifer said, I can't wait until that teacup with the flower becomes a photopolymer stamp set.
Oh my goodness.
It's super cute.
Look at your prayers being answered.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but hey. Y'all have asked for this one. I know it look, it went from a freebie to a digital into the digital library, right? So we have this one is in the digital library right now. The coffee, the teacup, and so many of y'all have asked, can you turn that into a photopolymer stamp set? Yes, you can. Yes, we can. We can do it. Put your mind to it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Ah.
And Ryan says this teacup is the best.
Oh my goodness, y'all love this. So yes, we are. That is actually in the works, y'all. It's in the works. We just have to get approval on the artwork, just to make sure that the lines, some things when you're transferring it from a digital to a stamp set to digital is easier than going digital to stamp set, because the manufacturer that we use actually has a department that approves, right? So I love the fact that they have all of these things in place. There's a system in place. Go ahead and send us the artwork. Just because Mindless Crafting, sends them the artwork doesn't mean that it's going to be approved right off the bat. And sometimes they have to send it back and rework it again. So we're going to try to get it as close to what this looks like as possible. So it's just to let y'all know that, but yes, this will be a physical stamp. Carmita said she's been praying for this to be a physical stamp set.
Amy, this is pretty funny here. Amy K says, my doctor asked me if I've been hearing voices in anything. And I told her only the running monologue. Ryan says, well, the best thing, Amy, is that you're communicating together.
Communicating with yourself.
Hey, Amy, that reminds me, I heard some comedian, and he was talking about this one guy committed a crime, and he said, it wasn't me, I have a split personality. It was the other one. And the policeman said, but that's okay, because one of y'all going to jail. So one of y'all going to jail today. That's all I know.
That's all I know. So now the cup itself is going to look so cute on there, but I need something to just kind of like add a little.
Hi, Tawana Burdett.
Little something. Hey, Tawana. Tawana's here today, singing all the way. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use, I like the way the yellow looks for some reason, y'all. The yellow just, I don't know, it's like sunshine. The yellow is like adding a little bit of sunshine. Adding some sunshine.
And Amy, thank you for your transparency. it's one of the many things that makes you so special, and you're helping more people than you know.
For sure.
We don't know who it is, and you'll never know who it is. But believe me, your testimony, your candid testimony, is helping many. I just want to tell you that.
Yes. So many of you have shared some stuff on here, and it's just like mind blowing. And y'all continue to show up. That's so wonderful. Continuing to show up.
Ken Hankinson said, "All I know is I'm walking on sunshine."
Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. So now it's prom season, Bill.
Mm,
Everybody's posting prom pictures and stuff. I remember that time,
mm.
Why you say Oh, you didn't go to the prom, huh? You did
Yes, I did too.
You did cotillion?
I went to the prom. I did
Oh,
everything.
okay. You saying like,
No, just from working in restaurants throughout the years, and seeing so many proms couples. The
brings
guys
back memories.
trying to get alcohol who can't. And
Oh boy.
it's just like a battle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Trying to act grown, huh?
Yeah, man.
Underage.
Fight
right?
that battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, underage.
And to them it's nothing, but
And
to
wonder
the person
why they
they're
can't.
dealing with, this could mean
So they're trying to get it from
me
the
going to
restaurant?
jail or something, because
yeah.
I served them. You know
Oh,
what I
so
mean?
they would get mad?
Yeah, they try to get mad.
Oh well.
I didn't care.
Right.
Whatever. Okay.
Let's see.
Matter of fact, I would even if a guy showed me his driver's license, and which they had to anyway, and he was of the age, I would make them drink it right there at the bar. You were not allowed to take it to the table.
Oh, so they would try to.
They try to take it to people. I said, no.
Oh,
You
wow.
drink it here, or I will take it from you.
Mm.
I'll refund you.
We know how
this is not going back.
We know how this
to
game
this table.
goes. We know how this game goes, right?
Exactly.
They act like we weren't young once.
Exactly.
Okay.
Look, I've been young. I know how this works.
We know how this works. Y'all trying to get over.
Get me fired up in here.
I just pray that everybody stays safe during this prom season.
I do too. You know what? I remember in my class, well, it was right around prom and graduation. We had 3 people in my class that died in traffic accidents.
Oh yes, from prom. Yeah, they gotta be
Yeah,
careful
man.
out there.
And one of the guys that died, it was so sad. The guy, he came from he only had his mom. His dad had passed. He was young, and he had helped to take care of his sister and this and that, and all kinds of stuff. He had excellent grades, excellent athlete, just everything. And on prom night, now we were up in the Saginaw, Detroit type area. This kid, instead of just having a normal prom, calls himself going to drive to Canada with the girl or something. Anyway, make a long story short, they had a car accident, and that was it. I'm like, man, it was so sad.
It wasn't drunk driving, was it?
Alcohol was reputed to be
okay.
involved.
Oh, goodness.
I don't know all the details, but I know he's not here.
Wow. You just got to be careful out there, like, whew. Look, sometimes the prom be looking like weddings sometimes. I'm like, my goodness, it's so extravagant. Have you seen that?
Natty Penna says, in my opinion, some of these prom dresses, they're horrible. Looks like a Vegas show. I've seen some that are really good and classy, but I have seen some that
there are some that are really
opposite extreme of classy.
Mm-hmm. And that's
Usually,
why I went with Chelsea and Ariel to pick theirs out. You're not going to just go and
exactly.
you're not going to be spending my money. Um,
Oh
and coming
man,
home is something we got to agree on it, okay?
this is so sad. Don Connor said we had two 20-year-olds get killed in a hit and run last week, a
Oh
week
my
before college
goodness.
graduation.
Yeah, this just got to be safe out there.
I remember down
Oh,
in Atlanta years ago, there was a guy, he owns quite a few of the largest car dealerships down here in Atlanta. Uh, they did everything right, just, raised kids right, kids were great, everything. And it was on prom day, excuse me, it was graduation day. The kid stopped at a corner and a tree that was supposed to get cut down by the city, someone just fell down on top of the car and killed him. It was so sad. But enough of that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, Chelsea and Ariel's dresses were absolutely gorgeous. I was just happy that Chelsea wanted to go to the prom because at one point she was like, I'm not going to the prom.
She sure said it.
Like a week before, the week before the prom. Oh, I want to go to the prom, Mom. I was like, really? I was so excited. I was like, okay, let's go find your dress. Ariel, we had no problem taking her to find her prom dress, okay? She was ready.
But you know what? I will say this though, from working, I've seen a lot of prom parties. And as a general rule, for the most part, most of the prom people are dressed very good, very well, very classy. It's only a handful.
No, there's a lot. I've seen some of the prom dresses on social media, and I'm just like, what on earth? Like, whose parent? I'm sorry, but whose parent would allow their kid? This is still my kid. I know you're going to prom, but we got to come up with something that we're going to agree with because you're not going to be out here not looking classy going to prom. No, you're just not going to do that.
But I'm saying as a general rule, the entire group for the most part looks well. But it's just that you have that one or two that's so over the top that it makes you think of the whole group as that, but it's not that.
But you know what? The classiness looks so much better though. It just looks so elegant and
right.
just beautiful. Like Ariel's dress that she picked for the prom was just
right
on point. You
exactly.
know, it was just so elegant. And I remember when we went to
when we bought
to meet up with the limousine because all of them were going to go in limousine. Like everybody, all the parents had gotten together and one of the little sisters looked at Ariel. Right, it was the little sister of her date. Was like, she just kept looking at Ariel. She was like, "Oh my goodness, she looks like a princess. She looks like a fairy tale." She was like, "Mommy, is that the Disney princess?" Right. And I was like, here's a small child, right? And she's looking at Ariel as if she's a princess, right? She just had, her dress was really, her and Chelsea's dress, they made such good choices in their prom dresses. But I was going to be right there.
Right, they had no choice.
No. Nope. Or it's the question of, Mom, what do you think? That's what I love. They're picking out the dresses, but it's still, Mom, what do you think?
What? Hold on, I got to read this one, Trace. Kim Worthing said, my mom made tons of prom dresses throughout the years, right? One young lady came to our house by herself with a drawing of the dress she designed. Proudly, I mind you. It had a dog collar and leash for the guy to hold.
Oh, no. Lord, no. Did the mom and dad see the design?
I don't know who that, unless she must have been paying for it herself.
Even if you're not, I don't care if you're paying for it yourself. You're still my kid.
As a guy, I would be embarrassed if I was going to pick up my date and she goes, here's your leash. I mean, what do you do? Here's my leash. I'd be embarrassed if somebody see me
That's
doing
just
that.
embarrassing.
Man, Bill was walking this girl
Well,
down the street.
don't the schools have some kind of code too, like for the proms?
Yes, the Grace said actually it's over the top with the parents' permission.
That's what really kind of bothers me is that. Wait a minute.
Allison Thetford, that's what I would think. She said, "Hey, as a high school teacher, we had guidelines, and there was a fashion show what you can and can't do. If there was any doubt, the student brought the dress in. No, they had to bring a picture of the dress because by the time you pay for what a prom dress costs these days, mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Wow,
I'd be
that's
like,
crazy.
and then after you, at the end of the day, hold on, I'm supposed to take prom pictures with you with this. Here, Ma, here's my date. Hold the leash for a minute. I gotta go over to the restroom. I guess you take your leash and wrap it around a pole or something while you go to the restroom.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have one shot at that parenthood thing, you know what I'm saying? And you do sometimes, I mean, you do the very best that you can do, you know, but
I guess that makes us old fogies, huh?
No, it just makes us sensible people. No, it just makes us, here's what we're doing. We're parenting, you know? And yeah, if we can't come up with something that we both agree on, then I guess you're not going to the prom. I guess you're not going. Oh my goodness, but the prom, you would take away the prom?
No, you took away the prom.
Right. No, you took it away. And once we find a dress that we can agree on.
Oh, that's cool. Natty Penner says my cousin got her prom dress from the dry cleaners for $60
Wow.
because no one picks up after 30 days. They put them up for sale.
Oh, wow.
Now that's a killer right there. That's a great idea.
I know they have like stuff where people can gift prom dresses so that some girls couldn't necessarily afford to have a dress can get a prom dress.
There were some ladies, what is Sheila name or something? Anyway, there were some ladies we knew they got together and like they had daughters and stuff, and their prom dresses
They would recycle, like,
they
yeah,
just say, hey,
kind of put them in rotation.
anybody else need a prom? I got a daughter need a prom dress. Here you go. So.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on here now. And I'm going to put the teacup on there also.
Yeah, and Ryan, I heard you could rent a prom dress and then mail it back or something.
Yep.
Oh, well, yes, I saw them.
They do that with wedding dresses too.
Kim Worthen said her mom actually ended up having to, when the girl refused to change, Kim's mom had to call the girl's mother.
That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? The communication. The communication is key between parents because some kids will try to run these little games on you thinking that they're the smarter. And I mean, I don't mind looking like the bad guy, to tell you the truth. I had one of my daughter's friends one time. Now, her dad dropped her off at our house to spend the weekend, right? Story time, y'all.
Oh, man, I remember that.
Story time, okay? So her dad dropped her off at our house because she's going to spend the weekend.
And what grade were they in?
And was this?
They were in high school.
Yeah, they were in high school. They 11th grade, right?
11th grade, I think.
11th grade. And, the whole thing was we're going to need to, she was spending the weekend with us. So her and Ariel were gonna go to the thrift store. So I dropped them off at this thrift store because thrifting was like they love to do thrifting, right? And the thing is, I've known this young lady for a while now, and so we drop her off. I dropped them both off at the thrift store. So I'm thinking they're gonna call me to come pick them back up because it wasn't like really far. So they pull up in the car, right? Really fancy car, the two of them, and get out the car, right? And so I'm in another room. She runs up, gets her bag.
Like a suitcase.
She gets her bag, her weekend bag that she had here, and she quickly goes out to the car and they pull off.
And Ariel
so Ariel's still here. I'm like, wait a minute. So I said, Ariel, who's that? Whose car is that? So she says, oh, so Ariel was kind of mad actually too, because she felt like she was blindsided and being used, right? So I said, whose car? I'm asking all the questions. Whose car is that? She said, all I know is that this guy pulls up at the thrift store and he knew that we were there. She was someone that she knows. He came to pick us up. And I said, so where did she go? She said she left with him. Now her dad thinks that she's with us, right?
He was such a good guy.
Her dad, I said, Ariel, I said, you know what I got to do, right? I said, you know what I'm getting ready to do? She was like, call her dad. I said, yep, I sure am. So I called the dad, okay? Because you are not.
Not on my watch.
You are not going to be running out of here.
That could have been a pimp or something.
I don't know who it was, but I just didn't like the fact that Ariel was in that person's car too. You know what I'm saying? So she felt like she was blindsided also. Like, so you said you were coming to spend a week with your friend Ariel. Do you think that her mom is not watching? Her eagle-eyed mom is not watching? Oh, let me go ahead and get your dad on the phone. So I told him she just left in somebody's car. She came and got her bag and left.
Where are you going?
Mm-mm.
Even if you didn't have a bag, where are you going? I don't think
she's talked to me since then, huh? I don't think she's talked to us since then. Since that altercation
she not only tried to use Ariel, she tried to use us too.
Right.
You wanted us to hide this from your father?
Right. I'm just like, oh my goodness.
As hard as that man worked for you.
Oh my goodness.
It was just every kind of sacrifice.
He just did so much stuff, and he liked the fact that she would hang out with us because he felt like she was in a positive place, you know, a positive and nurturing place, which we thought we were, you know. But she tried to run that little game on us. I'm about to call.
Hi, Beanie Freak.
I'm about to call, okay? I'm not trying to be the good guy. Actually, I am being the good guy, okay? Let me call your parent. Parent need to know.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Miss Eileen house. Miss Eileen Moore. She won't tell on me. She'll let me do that. It won't say nothing to my daddy.
Oh, I'm about to say like, everything, please. Okay? We about to nip this in the bud right now. Okay, look at that. Look at the colors. 'Cause the colors may change. Yeah, I'm thinking that she didn't even for a while, didn't she? Trying to be look, Carmina, trying to be grown up on somebody else's time. I don't have time for this today. Okay, I done made the plan the whole menu for y'all. All this stuff we gonna do done freed up my schedule in case they need to go places. I'll drop them off and pick them up. I was that kind of
Well,
parent. So I'll
that's
drop you off, me and Bill, pick them
in
up.
fact, she came under when she came. It was understood that certain activities were going to be taking place.
Right. I was just happy that she was coming to stay the weekend with us. I guess not.
Beanie Freak said Roman looks so handsome with his haircut. Beanie Freak.
Oh.
So hold on, those are twins, aren't they, Tracy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because one's hair is long and one is shorter.
Natty, ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-mm. And my daughter's new. I'ma ask 100,000 questions.
You sure are. I was like, oh Lord, they're gonna mess up now.
I'm gonna ask 100,000 questions. Okay, I need to know because it's pretty hard to like really like fool me. Like I'm gonna be looking like,
Hi, Norma Watson.
Norma says she's only here for a minute. I could put whatever sentiment I want on here, can't I? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got today.
Right, Carmina. Exactly, Carmina. That is exactly it. Carmina said she knew that. She said that's why she ran in and out. In and out. She had this whole thing planned.
She had this whole thing planned, and I was like, "Oh, you trying to use me? You trying to use me?"
Right. The more you thought about it, the more upset you became.
I was like, "Wait a minute." I said, "After all the time that we spent talking greatness into this young lady and all of this stuff, she felt like, oh, y'all some scrubs. I can
exactly.
I can just do what I want."
Y'all ain't nobody.
Oh, I'm about to run game on these. Ariel parents ain't smart. Child, I'll be looking at you while talking to you. I'll be looking at you like, hey, such and such. I'll be still looking.
Claytona says my teenager does similar stuff, but I nip it. And I'm just like you, Tracy. I'll ask 5,000 questions.
5,000 questions. And you be like,
just to get a straight answer.
Yep. So.
Ask the same question.
Right, exactly.
59 different ways.
59 different ways. You
just said.
You better come on with it, okay? Ask them questions.
What time are you going? So you going at what time? So what time would the car come? Who's driving the car?
Right.
Did he leave home? Does he have a home?
Who's driving the car? Oh, I don't know that person. I'm taking you.
It's an Uber.
Give me the address.
I thought you said the car belonged to... What?
Right. Any little discrepancies in the... I already know. Because you ain't about to be my child out here acting crazy. And it's a tough job. Parenting is a tough job. And keeping that open communication between you and your teenager is a tough and delicate thing because you want them to have their independence somewhat while living under your roof, right? But you want them to be able to feel like they can come to you no matter what. And so my thing is when you go out in those streets, just remember you're representing me, okay?
Honeybee said that the parents say thank you.
Honeybee, the father,
we sat there and cried together. Okay?
He was so grateful. He was embarrassed though also. He was embarrassed. I mean, this man is a single dad, raising his daughter, has her in all the different activities, just
working around the clock.
Just trying to just
get her in activities.
Right. And actually having someone who is a mom in her life, just kind of like that one person, more women type role models.
Right. He went out of his way.
He went out of his way. Yep. Even when we moved, he still went out of his way to kind of make sure that she still had that, these role models in her life. So
when we were talking, he had tears rolling on his face. Next thing I had tears rolling down mine. I was like, oh my God. And think about, he's apologizing for her. Like, you didn't do anything.
Yeah, but he still felt, like, he just, I was like, hey, Ariel, I said, Ariel, you know what I got to do, right? I said, I turned to Ariel when she pulled out the house and sped off with that guy's car. I said, Ariel, you know what I got to do. I was like, go ahead, Mom. I know.
I think you called her up too, didn't you?
Who?
The girl.
But she wouldn't answer her phone. That was the whole thing. She wasn't answering her phone.
Sister Casa says parenting is not for cowards.
Woo, parenting not for cowards. You're gonna be hated at times.
God did not give you to me to be your friend. He gave you to me to be your parent.
I'm just not. Look, they will try to exhaust you.
Kids will do something like,
woo.
And
but guess what?
They'll look at you like they can't believe. How did she know? How did he know? Mm-hmm. What?
Well, the thing is, by high school, Chelsea and Ariel already knew. They knew, like, I'm not about to play with Mom. And they knew we were going to do stuff, activities, the things that they like, going to the bookstore, going to the, doing all the activities. I'll find horseback riding, going on the Disney cruises, going to the beach when school is out, going to the beach, spending family time, and just all the things, being at all the PTA meetings and the parent-teacher conference. And even Chelsea asked me, she was like, Mom, how on earth, because for a little while I was a single parent. She was like, Mom, how on earth did you do all the things? How were we able to do all of those? Now that she's an adult, she's like, how would you be able to do all those things?
Still work,
and just right, and still work and such and such. And
you're like, God.
Only by the grace of God. She said, you took us on vacations and we went on, as soon as school was out, was a ritual that I scoop up my nephew, my sister's son, and we'd head to the beach, me and the three of them. And we did that for years. That was like our ritual. But yeah, I'm going to ask the questions. And sometimes I've had parents come at me and say certain things like, I heard you're not having Chelsea's party this year. We were really looking forward to it. Huh? Wait a minute. Huh? She's like, I heard that Chelsea's party was canceled.
Yes, it was.
We were really looking forward to it and such and such. And, okay. I said, well, Chelsea wasn't doing what she was supposed to do. So, the whole thing was, if certain behaviors don't add up, you're not having a birthday party this year. And boy, did it hurt me to take away that birthday party, y'all.
Because their birthday parties were
epic.
It
hurt to take away those birthday parties. I don't know if they were epic. They were really fun, though.
Crazy. They were epic. You had jumping things in the backyard, all kind of foods and this, and it was incredible.
We did crafts, though. We did a lot of arts and crafts, too.
What's that the thing that you blow up?
The little jump it?
Yeah. That thing's incredible. Kids, I believe, if I was a kid, if I went to a party and they had that, I would have never got out of that. I'd have stayed in that for the
Look, I was
party.
in there with them, jumping all around. And I encourage the parents to come to the party with them. Spend some time.
Ooh, Leah Sheffield says, when my girls were young, I was a single mom. My last name was Ranch. Hold on. I earned the nickname Mrs. No, it was her last name was Grouch. And I earned the nickname Mrs. Grouch from their friends. They knew I didn't play.
Hey, but you'll be the one that's remembered, though. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be pushing me over. Nope.
You know what, Claytana, I understand that right there. Kids will play, they will play a game with this right here. She says, Claytana says, the rule of my kids, you go out of this house with your phone. I pay the bill, and if I call you and you don't answer the phone, you have no more phone.
Mm.
And you know, that just killed me.
Yep.
Why won't you answer your phone? With Brandon, my son, answer what it is. I didn't, my phone ran out of power. Ran out of power? It ain't been running out of power. They had a phone. Give it up.
Yeah, parenting is just not like it's fun. It's like one of the most rewarding, but there's times you just have to clamp down as a parent. Like, I'm not going to tolerate this. And you got to do it from the beginning. And I think what may help me win was following through. If I said that we're not going to do a certain thing, and whatever actions wasn't, so I took stuff away that they really liked. That was the whole thing. Is I'm taking it away, you know. So, and you have to follow through with it when you say it. There's no like, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance because mom is tired today. Because I knew if you let up, they just gonna run you. They're gonna play those games, whatever those were. But I think by the time they got to the teenage years, it became a little bit easier, only because we had already set ground rules. And I will have to say, when my kids was growing up, his friends were good kids. They were all athletes. Yeah, right. I think that my kids chose pretty good friends. Some we had to drop along the way. Look, right? Some we had to drop off along the way. But for the most part,
that was funny. we
had to drop some friends. Nope. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. We had a decent time during the teenage years. It wasn't as bad as what people put it out to be. Exactly. If the communication is there, and you're talking about the action, let's talk this out, you know? Some kids you can't talk it out with. They just gone. I've seen kids tell some stuff to their parents.
I saw a kid talk to his mother so bad.
I've seen some kids talk to their parents so
I wanted
awful.
to go and punch this kid myself. I was so I was embarrassed for the parent,
right?
To see everybody around. Everybody was looking at the parent, and the parent was trying to look like she wanted to just melt into nothingness. It was like, oh my God.
If I had to do it all over again, it would probably be I would want to spend more time with them. They asked me that. I wouldn't change anything else, but I would want to have more time with them in those younger years. I think the good thing is that they could see me in my work environment because I worked in the library. So I was already working with children, so they would come to work with me sometimes, and they just had a very
they enjoy reading.
Yeah, they had a better understanding, you know, of me. Yep.
Shikasa says, I told my kids that I had to teach them no. They would hear no in the world more often than yes. My kids are now adults of kids, and they're doing the same.
Yep. I think as they grow up, I mean, the best thing Ariel said to me was, Mom, thank you for such a wonderful childhood. And I'm like, huh?
You know
what
what
all
I'm
the
saying,
stuff
Lily?
She went through?
Hold up. Lily McGee says, we were kids. If Mom said call, you better. And guess what? You talking about the phone booth days. We're not even talking about a cell phone. Right? I don't want to hear you didn't have a quarter or a dime, whatever it cost back then. You better make sure you have some change for you. Matter of fact, they was gonna give us some change. They was gonna be no reason for you not to. Oh, you gonna make that call?
Uh,
And no matter what you call for, my parents was. I'm talking when I was in the 12th grade. It was the rule was still be home by midnight.
like I'm 18.
That's just what I would say. You think they cared?
Mm-mm.
And nothing seemed to happen to after 12 midnight.
That's why. That's why they called you home.
My father used to say, "Don't nothing good happen after 12. You'll
I
not
love
need to
it.
be out there. Ain't nothing good out there after 12 o'clock."
I love it. Okay.
I said, "Dad, that all fixed with all the party really out, and nothing good after 12 o'clock." Okay, so be out after 12 and see what happens.
Dad knew.
And that was for a special event. That wasn't like a that wasn't like the curfew. That was for the special event party that went on that ended at 1 for everybody else, but it ended at 12. Well, actually ended before 12
Thanks, Jennifer.
because I was in the house before 12. Please.
Yeah, they got a lot of things to do. You had to choose their. I told them choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely. We ain't gonna be out here, you know, we just not. We just not gonna be out here acting crazy.
Oh, Benny Freak says, my biggest regret in life is not staying home with the twins when they were born. I was so busy being a teacher, teaching other people's kids.
That's the hardest part right there. Yeah, that's the hardest part. That was challenging.
You know what? That's a good one there, Claytana. Claytana says, don't forget if you go to a party, if they're doing something bad, you call me and I'll come get you, no questions asked. Exactly.
Yep. And that happened to me. Chelsea went to a party and she was kind of homesick, and the mom had the nerve. Um, the mom had the nerve to kind of have an attitude. Um, Chelsea called me and she said, "Mom, I want to come home," and I could hear it in her voice. Child, I was jumped in my car, headed right over there.
To bring my child
with the
out.
quickness. And let's see. So what ended up happening was I get there and the mom was kind of offended because she felt like, do you not see this big old beautiful house that I live in with the swimming pool and the pool table downstairs and the such and such, and we had such and such, and
in the field,
and so she would throw these really extravagant parties. Okay. Like I said, I'm here to get my daughter. Okay. She wants to be home. She wants to be home. So I think the mom was kind of offended, because of that. Yeah. And the thing is that her daughter has spent the night at our house also at one point. She was in elementary school. And I could tell she was a little bit spoiled. But her mom gave me a whole memo. Oh, she may want to come home. She may such and such. She doesn't eat such and such. She's this kind of child. That little girl had so much fun. She did not want to go home. Okay. She was spending the weekend with us. She did not want to go home at all. After I set some ground rules, because I had to set some ground rules with her because she felt like she could talk to me any old way. And I'm like, let me talk to you, little girl. Let me talk to you. Okay.
You know what, Victoria? I heard that same thing. Victoria says, Hello, turned in late. Tracy, I heard what you said about choosing your friends wisely. My mother always told us you're known by the company you keep.
Yep,
She would surely say that.
that's true.
Donna Sally said the same thing happened. Her mom told her to call me. And she called at midnight one night time and they
Yep.
came and got her.
Look, I rolled up at that lady house. She was not happy to come get my child.
I
Mm-mm.
know it's late, but if you could just slip my daughter through the window, whatever you need to do to get her to me.
Ah.
Hey.
Look, her daughter did not want to leave. Okay. Once I set the ground rules though, because she was trying to be, I don't know, there was something just I didn't like her tone. But once I told her, that was it. Yeah, Chelsea didn't have to have the flashy stuff and the such and such and this and that. She home was home, period. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Selena. I'm gonna tell you something though. In my little town, I grew up in Saginaw, Michigan, right? Actually, I live on the outskirts of Saginaw, a place called Buena Vista Township. It wasn't. It was so little you wouldn't know you were there. Anyway, the bottom line is, I remember our town was so little that not only did you know everybody, but everybody knew you, knew the family, all the lines, how it worked. Okay. One time we went to see a wrestling match, and afterwards we came out the wrestling match just like little animals, jumping around, all excited, running through the street, bumping into people because while we were pretend fighting and wrestling. Before I could get home, somebody had called my mother, told I was downtown acting a fool. By the time I walked in that house, I'm not even going to tell you how it went down, okay? My mother was like, you are carrying my name, okay? You are not going to be out here
wilding out.
having people saying that Zia Phillips don't know how to raise her children. You acting a fool, disrespecting the family's name. She went there, by the time she got through talking about that, you felt like you were whipped. Of course, not like you were getting ready to get whooped, but the psychological.
Yep.
Oh.
Knowing that, mama, like, you are not going to be out here in these streets.
So Tanner said, my dad came and got me one time in the middle of the night when I called him, and I was living on my own.
Look. Hey, who you telling?
Woo!
Mm-mm-mm.
That's a daddy right there.
Don't mess with somebody, kid. Okay. See, when these kids know you out there, when your kids have friends, and they know how your parents are, it makes a world of difference. Like, you ain't gonna be out here making
crazy. The mama and daddy.
You ain't got.
I know when you gonna raise your hand.
Know when Ariel went out on that date in what was she, 11th grade? Was it?
Mm.
11th or 12th?
We got the car tag, all kind of stuff.
And we had the
I'll be back.
Sorry, y'all. That's the power wash guy. That's the power wash guy.
Yeah,
So yeah, when your kids' friends know how you are, it makes a world of difference. And when Ariel went on her first date, I knew this guy was on point because he actually had a memo. He had an itinerary, y'all, for their first date. And I just could not believe it. Like, I'm just seeing if y'all can actually see us on here. Or have we stopped? Have we frozen up?
I didn't see an arrow. Did she close her window?
She did.
Okay. I got to move across the street.
Okay. Yeah, so Bill had to go move the car from the street. Can y'all see me? Because it looks like the screen has frozen up. Okay, y'all see? Okay. Do y'all see movement? Let me know if you see movement, because right now I don't see it. Let's see. Just seeing if y'all see movement on here. Oh, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, this guy had from the time he arrived to the time the Ariel will be back home and where would they would be, concert in the park at this time, such and such at this time. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy right here, he really threw me for a loop. I see you and movement. Okay. So it must be my screen on the TV for some reason has frozen up. So I'm going to just turn this here so I can actually see y'all on here, see your comments. On my phone, I see movement, but not the TV. Right, on the TV, I don't see any movement. Okay. Yeah, I was like, who is this guy? And I need to meet his mama. I said, because this guy came with the whole itinerary, which I was not expecting. I was not expecting that, y'all. I was not expecting that. I said to myself, you know, I watched him from the time he came to the house, brought her some flowers. Okay, he's opening the car door for her. Even the neighbors were watching. Even the neighbors were watching. They were like, this guy is so respectful. And I had to end up meeting his mom. His mom was a school teacher. His mom was a school teacher. And look how small the world is. I did not realize she was like a pre-K teacher. I didn't realize, she didn't know that I was Miss Tracy from Little Storybug. It took her a while to actually notice.
Who was that? Who was that?
I'm not going to say his name because they're not together anymore, but.
Oh, you talking about that? I heard you say about the itinerary. You talking about the person?
You know who
right?
that was, yeah.
Hold on,
so
y'all.
Anyway.
I won't say the name, but let me say this. This young man was so outstanding and so remarkable and set the standard so high that actually after he and Ariel broke up, Ariel won't even introduce us to people right now because she knows the standard is so high.
Well, we had gotten really attached to his family, and
I ain't gonna lie.
He had gotten attached.
This young man.
He had gotten attached to us too. She said everybody.
This young
she said
man
they get
incredible.
so attached to us. She's like, Mom, they just get so attached to y'all. I'm like, well,
right. Well, we got attached to him. I mean,
we are cool.
Right. But Ariel, I have to say, she does choose very wisely, very carefully, very.
Right now, she's on that track to just doing her thing, you know.
She does not waste her time.
Creating her brand, that's kind of thing. Mm-hmm.
You know, and I do like that part, but I understand. I guess after that guy.
Y'all funny. I'm thinking of maybe adding these flowers in here. I'm not sure though. It might have enough stuff on here.
You know, I wouldn't even seen this except for Jill Pounds goes, "Shh, Don." I said, "What did Don say?" And Don said, "Mindless Crafting, you got 5 minutes. Actually, 2 minutes, Tracy. Because we got to get ready for this appointment."
Yeah, we got to go to an appointment. And the guy is here for the power washing, which is good too. That's fine. Yeah, he doesn't need us.
You know what, Lily McGee? Hold on, Lily. I gotta read this, Tracy. Because with Tracy, I was kind of talking about the other side of this, right? Okay, Lily McGee says the thing is, now they come to the house now, and the boys just blow the horn. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Or they don't even walk the girls to the door. They just let them out in the middle of the night. Like, what are you doing?
I'm so glad they're beyond the teen years now.
Get out. So glad. You're here. I'm like, Exactly. It's 1:59, Trace.
Okay. Yeah, if you're a parent right now,
Thank you,
y'all,
Don Connor.
I'm gonna pray for all the parents on this platform right now because and all the kids that they stay safe. You know, be safe this summer, this prom season,
Exactly.
all of it. You know,
Period.
I pray that any things that you're having going on with your kids, that those things are repaired. You know. Uh-oh, he's knocking again, huh? I hope he doesn't need us because we got to go.
Yeah, Don.
Anyway, I'm going to just put it like that. Let's see. Gate 10, you see I put those antennas on there, right? uh, yeah, I pray for every parent that relationships are healed, okay? That relationships are healed between you and your kids and that they find their way home. That's not bad at all, huh? Out of scraps. Yep. So yeah, tomorrow now we'll come on briefly. We'll come on briefly tomorrow to tell y'all about those kits for Mindless Crafting at midnight. I have a delivery, a shipment coming in tomorrow. Uh, they didn't give me a definite, they give you that broad spectrum of time. So I wish I could like pinpoint a time, but I don't have that. Claytana, you're welcome. She said those cards are beautiful. Thank you, and thanks for the prayers. I needed it today. Oh, you're so welcome. Every time we get on here, we have great conversations. There's something that someone said out on the live. Hang in there. If you're a parent that's going through it right now with some teenagers, I pray over those teenagers. You know, I pray that while you're going through it, that they're respectful. You know, I pray for your patience also as you journey along this way. Aw, thank you, Cindy Piper. This was fun. This was fun, okay? I pray for your patience while you're going through it with them teens. Ah, and I pray for those of you that have also have mothered kids that possibly don't have a mother. I pray for that and that you continue to do that. That you continue to be an example for someone who may not have that. Right? There's someone out there that does not, there's a young lady or a young man that doesn't have that parenting thing. That doesn't have like a positive grown up role model. Yeah. Now, I think the reason why teenagers don't scare me is because I've dealt with so many teens. The Bronx, New York will really, the Bronx, New York will really get you acclimated. I think that's where my whole thing started with being able to deal with teens on so many different levels and be able to break down the communication and the walls that they may have up, you know. But yes, I am praying. Yes. Praying for y'all who have those grandbabies out there, you know. All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to go ahead and head off here. The car, the we have the car parked on the street, and then the y'all hear that sound? That is the pressure wash guy is here for the house. So y'all take care.
Yeah.
We'll come on briefly tomorrow, so that we can show y'all the kit for mindless crafting at midnight. And y'all be safe out there, okay? Be safe out in these streets. If y'all have people that are going to prom, teens that are going to prom, we pray that they are safe. This is prom season. We pray that they are safe, that they are respectful and respected, okay?
Exactly.
Y'all take care. We love you. Bye.
Bye.